Today I would like to go over a quick start guide of how to use one. The first thing we're going to be using on one or practicing is your release. You want to make sure that you're getting the proper release before you start training speed and power. Many of your speed gains, or a lot of your instantaneous speed gains with one, come from optimizing your release. So it's key that we want to get that right release point and get that right feeling of where to develop that release. So working on your release and optimizing your release is actually a crucial part of golf. It's also one of the hardest things to teach. So you can see here, I have 3 weights. Now you could go down to 2 if you're a junior, or if you find the 3 weight a bit heavy, okay? And I have 1 weak elastic, okay? Now, there are 2 types of elastics in one. We have the level 1 and we have the level 2. Now I'm starting off with level 1, which means the weight will move down pretty quick, pretty easily, or with not much force, okay? So we'll go down with a swing of maybe 40%, 50%, okay? And that's what I want you to start off. I want you to start off swinging one 50% and getting a feel for it, okay? Where your release is, and just understanding, you know, you're swinging a device that has a weight moving on it. So it's getting a feeling of how this affects your body. So grab one. Now, you're gonna do the swing. Now, people who tend to have early release, you'll feel it. The weight will move downward, you'll feel that early release. People have a late release, you'll sort of feel where you're hitting it. Okay, so it's a nice easy swing. Okay, and you're like, oh, there's a little aha moment when you swing one, right? So get that feel. Now, my release right there was a bit early. I was feeling it was coming out here, and I felt it coming out a bit early. So now what I want to do is, I want to sort of just practice and feel and try to get it maybe releasing, or that impact, that audible impact and tactile feedback, maybe between the center and my right foot, okay? So here, and you try holding it, hold, and then try release with your hands. So move your hips and get that feel for it, right? Now, once you're comfortable with those mechanics and how you're releasing, okay, then what I want you to do is increase the elastics. Increasing the elastics will increase will make you'll need to have higher swing speeds to get that weight down. Okay, you could go in 1 increments, or you could do level 2 increments. I'm going to put a level 2 elastic, so now I'm at 1.5. Sorry, 1.5. I'm at level 3. Excuse me. And I'm going to swing, and you're going to see it's going to require more force to get that point out there, right? Okay, so I'm getting it there. Then I keep on increasing my elastic strength and increasing my speed until the point where I'm incapable of getting that same release and same feel. So here, it hit, but it didn't hit how I really how it hit in the past. So it was a bit late. Okay, so either I could try to force to get that to hit that point, okay, which was working speed. Okay, or I could tone it back a bit if it's too high for me, and work at that level, which would be, you know, here I have 3, 2, 4, 5. I could work at level 4 for this, okay? Now, once you're consistently hitting that point there, okay, that release, and you're feeling good, then you know you're at the good level with one, and then you can start working on speed and power. Now, for speed training, we have a whole protocol on our site and our YouTube channel that talks about how we're going to train for speed. I'll give you a quick rundown of what it entails. So for speed and for power, what you need to do is change the weights, okay? And depending on what weight you're using and what your strength is, your elastics will vary, okay? So for power, we'd want a full weight carriage, or maybe 4, you could go up to 5. And again, it's simple. Take off the elastics, put on more weights, and again, put the elastics you need, okay, to get that release point. Now you're gonna have to, again, go through the same exercise of figuring out what elastic profile you need for a certain weight set. I have general a chart, which is again a guideline in where you need to be depending on what your swing speed is. Again, yours may vary slightly. And again, you train with a full weight carriage with the proper elastics. Again, swinging, getting that swing, getting that release point. Okay. For overspeed, okay, and this is for power. Again, the full weight carriage is to develop that muscular strength and sort of getting that muscle activation. For speed, what you'd want to do is remove all the weights and leave one weight there. Now, with only one weight, it's going to be harder to move the weight downwards, so you're going to have to drop the level of elastics. Again, figure out what level of elastics or what profile you need for that one weight, and you go through the same motion of swinging and getting that proper release point again back where you want it. So we have one, again, release first, then trade speed and power. The weights determine if you're training speed or power, and whatever speed you're moving at, the elastics will accommodate you. So the faster your swing speed, the more elastics you need. The slower you swing, the less elastics you need. That's one in a nutshell. Thank you.